Hello, everybody, and welcome back for our weekly energy forecast for the week starting Monday, the 16th of January through to Sunday, the 22nd. I have pulled one card per day, so let's see what the cards have in store for us. Monday, the 16th of January gives us the Page of Swords, and the card says, think things through. This card tells us that on Monday we mustn't just rush blindly into things, but we need to take a little bit of time to assess what's going on. Swords always tell us about thoughts and words and actions and communicating ideas in an effective way. So they're just saying, there's a quote that says, fools rush in where angels fear to tread. So they're just saying rather, don't just rush in and do and say things, action things that you'll later regret, but rather take it one step at a time, think things through, get all of the information before you actually then implement it. That would be your best recourse for this week, starting with Monday. Tuesday the 17th gives us the Hierophant with spiritual guidance. Once again, this card indicates a slow and steady and educated response to whatever situation you find yourself in on Tuesday. It's talking very much about the balancing between your subconscious mind and your conscious mind, or your wants and your needs, or your dreams and your reality. So some balance needs to be found there. If you are unsure, perhaps get some guidance from an expert or a more experienced person, or somebody that can give you an outside perspective or opinion. That might go go a long way in you being able to make some educated choices and decisions. But yeah, the card reiterates the same as Monday's card, just to say, don't rush, just stop. As you can see, his hand up there is in a sort of stop position to say, just stop, slow down, be quiet, let's think about this for a little while, so that you are responding and not reacting. So that's Tuesday for you. Wednesday the 18th gives us the 10 of Cups with the word peace on the card. This really just talks to us about the fact that all of our hard work and our determination and our will to create a peaceful, harmonious environment is paying off. As you can see, the liquid in those cups is nice and calm. And by being alert to the fact that we've reached this point of balance, we also need to keep in mind that even though there may be growth and there may be new opportunities, it is going to take determined focus for you to maintain the peace and harmony and balance that you've managed to achieve up until this point, most particularly in the home space, family space, that kind of thing. But again, they're just saying, it took your hard work to get here. It's going to take your hard work or focused efforts to stay here. So yes, that's Wednesday for you. Thursday the 19th is the Three of Swords with the word pain. And this talks to us very much about emotional pain, how your thoughts or your decisions are causing you some emotional pain or mental anguish. So they're just talking about, and I think this plays very much into what the cards prior to this Thursday's card tell us about. Now might be a good time, if you want to maintain that harmony and that balance from yesterday's card, for you to actually just know what it is and accept what it is that you need to let go of now in order for you to get that balance back. So it's almost like this card preceded the Wednesday's card, and this card, if you don't want it to continue, if you want to get your 10 of Cups balance back, you're going to need to put that effort in and let it go. So yes, this gives you hope. This gives you the opportunity to make the changes that you need. It gives you the guidance to make the decision not to suffer mentally, emotionally, and that there are ways. There's a lot of clouded emotional and thought stuff that's going on, but there are ways for you to get yourself out of this triangle. You've just got to, instead of going in circles, pick a way out, stick to it, leave the stuff behind, and move your way forward. Friday the 20th gives us the Chariot, which again is good news because it's just what we spoke about with Thursday's card of finding the balance and harmony. So you're going to find with those two horses putting in different directions. There's going to be the emotional side of you that's going to want to, play the victim, and then there's the logical side of you that's going to want to choose the balance and harmony. And you've really just got to master that in order to steer yourself in the direction that you're wanting it to go. So it might be, again, that conflict about what other people want for you and what you want for yourself, or what your subconscious wants for you and what your your real world self wants for you, or that emotionally you think that things should be easier, but physically you know that you just got to put the hard work in to get your results. So it's all those sort of conflicting things that come back up to the surface, and this seems like a theme for this week. But know that if you are on your Chariot, you do have the ability to move yourself forward in the right direction. Let's see what the weekend has in store for us. The weekend of the 21st and 22nd of January gives us two cards. Here we have the Six of Pentacles, which talks about sharing and, sharing is caring and making sure that everything's balanced emotionally, physically, financially. And the other card is the Ten of Wands, which says exhaustion, which warns us that sharing is fine, oversharing is not. So here again, they're saying seek balance in all things. Don't go and pour out of an empty cup, or attempt to pour out of an empty cup. Make sure that you've got enough in your cup to keep your scales balanced, to cover your own things. But if you're starting to give away that which you need yourself, it's just going to lead to more exhaustion, more pain, and you're not going to be able to get yourself out of that situation and free yourself from that situation that you're currently finding yourself in. So again, I would just say budget your emotions, budget your money, budget your time, everything, because the exhaustion here is real, and it might be the exhaustion related to struggles, or that everybody wants what you're working so hard for, whatever it is. But they're just saying here, oversharing bad, sharing good, within limits, restrictions, and boundaries. So make sure you keep those boundaries. So that's it. Hope this made sense to some of you, and it helps you to navigate your week a little bit easier. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for all of your support. You have a good week. Take care. Stay blessed. Bye for now.